Morning students. In this video you will understand how to solve quadratic equation by completing the squares. So what I have written in the board, solving quadratic equation by completing the squares. So far you have done the method by factorization, solving by factorization. So in this method you will learn how to do by completing the squares. When we say completing the squares, it means we have to use two formula. That means one formula is a plus b whole square and another formula is a minus b whole square. So what is that? A plus b whole square, a square plus twice ab plus b square, and a minus b whole square is a square minus twice ab plus b square. Now, what we have to do, we have to get this particular equation in this form so that we can complete the squares and we can solve it. It's a very simple method. Now, how it can be done? This is question number 2, exercise 4D, according to your book. See, whatever term in the beginning, first term, if we can make it square, we should make it square, this one, x square. This means your a square. This means your a square. If it is plus, you will put here plus. If it is minus, you will put here minus. Then the formula says twice AB. So I got our A. Twice means always is 2. A means your x because A square, A. And B, what we have to do, we have to adjust. How we can adjust? See, here it is twice x. But actually it is here 4 root 2x. 2 into how much is 4? 2 into 2 is our 4. And this root 2. So I can write here this root 2. Now let us check. Twice x, 2 root 2. 2 2s are 4 root 2x. 4 root 2x. So this part is your a. This is twice a square plus minus twice a, and this part is your b. So what we got? A square I got minus twice a b. Then what is the formula? Plus b square. So what I will write here? Plus b square. How I can write? B is your 2 root 2 whole square. Now this anything like plus 2 root 2 whole square is here? No. When it is not here, what we will write here? Minus 2 root 2 whole square. Like it's example like this. If you take money from someone, you have to return it if you are a wise person. Okay. Same way, if you add something extra, you have to reduce it. So that means whatever you write plus, same thing you should minus. And after that, what is left here? Plus 6. I'll write here plus 6 equal to 0. Now what you can see here, this is your formula. A square minus twice ab plus b square. So a square, come back to your formula, a square minus twice ab plus b square. What is that formula? A minus b whole square. So what I can write out here is x minus, x is your a and b is your 2 root 2. So I have written here 2 root 2 whole thing square. After that what? This much is formula. What is left out? Minus 2 square is 4 into root 2 square is 2. By now you know it. Plus 6 equal to 0. Next step. See, we got the completing the square. We have completed the squares. Now it's very simple. Just shifting. X minus 2 root 2 whole square minus 8 plus 6 equal to 0. So x minus 2 root 2 whole square, which is equal to minus 8 plus 6 is minus 2. If it goes this side, it's plus 2. Now from your knowledge, you know if x square is 3, x equal to plus minus root 3. I have already explained how this plus minus comes. The same thing we need to apply here. In my previous videos, if you watch carefully, I have already explained this one. So same way, if I have to remove the square, I have to take here square root, and that also with plus minus. X minus 2 root 2 equal to plus minus root 2. So what it happens? Now I have to find the value of x. So x will be equal to, this one will be shifted this side, become plus 2 root 2 plus minus root 2. So what is happening? Either there are two values, one is with plus, another is with minus. So x equal to 2 root 2 plus root 2, which is equal to 3 root 2, or x equal to 2 root 2 minus root 2, which is equal to, yes, root 2. So this is your answer. So I hope this much you understand. So moving on to the next sum. Same way completing the squares, same formula we'll use. Now, next number is, which one? I said, question number 3. 2x square minus 3x minus 1 equal to 0. 2x square minus 3x minus 1 equal to 0. Now, always I have to remember that the first term I have to make it square. Can I make 2? What square is 2? What square is 2? No, it cannot be 2 square. 2 square means 4. It should be root 2 square. Square and root cancel. Actually, square and root cannot be cancelled. But for your knowledge, not your knowledge exactly, actually root means to the power half. And that's why half and 2 cancel and it becomes 2. So, in simple way, what we can say, square and root cancel, but which is impossible. One is sign and another is figure. Figure and sign cannot be cancelled. So, what I can write here is root 2x whole thing square. So we got our a square minus twice ab. Twice is 2. A is our root 2x. Now 2 root 2x, but actually here it is minus 3x. So what I want? Minus is already there. 3x. So I want 3. X is already there. I want 3. Okay, 3x I got. But what about this 2 root 2? 2 root 2, I have to cancel it. Yes, rightly you understand. Whatever extra is there, that one we divide. 1 by 2 root 2. Now see, 2 root 2, 2 root 2 get cancelled. And what you are getting as 3 on the 3x. So it is arranged. Now, that means this part is your a. This part is your a. Twice a. And which part is your b? B is your 3 by 2 root 2. This part is your b. Yes? Try to understand again. A square root 2x whole thing square minus twice a is root 2x. B is 3 by 2 root 2. 3 1s are 3 by 2 root 2. So a square minus twice ab we got. Now what we have to get? Plus b square. So plus we will write. What is our b? 3 1s are 3 by 2 root 2. 3 by 2 root 2 whole thing square. As I have said in the previous sum, if you add something, you have to subtract the same thing. 3 by 2 root 2 whole thing square. Subtracted. After that, what is left? Minus 1 equal to 0. Minus 1 equal to 0. Now see again, this part is your formula. A square minus twice ab plus b square is your formula. Now, what formula will you use? A, that is root 2x, this is minus, so minus b. B is your 3 by 2 root 2. 3 by 2 root 2 whole thing square minus, because this is the minus. This much is this much. Okay, this much. Now, minus 3 by 2 root 2 whole square. 3 square is how much? 9. 2 root 2, 2 square is 4, root 2 square is 2, 4 2s are 8. Minus 1 equal to 0. Now we'll keep this one this side and rest will shift to that side. So, root 2x minus 3 by 2 root 2 whole thing square is equal to, just shift it this side, 9 by 8, minus comes this side, plus 1. If you take LCM, root 2x minus 3 by 2 root 2 whole thing square, which is equal to, if you take LCM, it was 8, 9 plus 8 is 17 by 8. Yes. Now I have to remove the square, but I will write root 2x minus 3 by 2 root 2, not whole thing square is removed, and equal to, it is plus minus root over 17 by 8. Now this will go this side, This will go this side. So that's why, let me write it here. I hope you will understand it. So what is root 2x equal to, it will go this side, minus become plus, 3 by 2 root 2, 3 by 2 root 2 plus minus root 17 is root 17 and root 8 is 2 root 2. Now if you take LCM, root 2x, if you take LCM, it is 2 root 2, it is 3 plus minus root over 17. Then x will be equal to 3 plus minus root over 17 by 2 root 2, and this root 2 will come down and written as root 2. Now x will be equal to 3 plus minus root over 17 divided by root 2 into root 2 is 2, 2 2s are 4. So either x equal to 3 plus root 17 by 4 or x equal to 3 minus root 17 by 4. This is your answer. Okay? Now, another sum so that you understand clearly how to do solving by completing the squares. Okay, this is question number 7. Root 3x square plus 10x. Question number 7. Root 3x square plus 10x plus 7 root 3 plus 10x plus 7 root 3 equal to 0. Now here, root 3, I cannot make it square. If I make it square also, it becomes very complicated. So whichever part I cannot make it square, what we do, we divide that particular term with every term. So what we will write? Dividing each term by root 3. Dividing, if you cannot do that, if you cannot make it a square, always make it divide each term by root 3. So what will happen? Root 3 by root 3 is cancelled. We get x square plus, what we get here? 10x by root 3 plus 7 root 3 by root 3, which is 7, equal to 0 by root 3 is 0. Now see, I can make it a square. A square means x whole thing square. With plus, you put plus. Twice ab, twice. A is your x. Now b, I have to arrange. How I can arrange? 2, how much are 10? 5s are 10 by root 3. Okay. Twice a written. Now b, 5 by root 3. Now let us see whether it is arranged or not. B term is 10x by root 3. See, 2 5s are 10x by root 3. So this is your a, this is your a square plus this is your twice a, and this part is your b. So rightly you understand. Now what I will write? Plus b square, that is 5 by root 3 whole thing square. Whatever plus, that one should be minus root 3 whole thing square. Then what is left is plus 7 equal to 0. Now this much is your formula. This much is your formula, means x, this is plus, so plus a plus b whole square. B is your 5 by root 3, 5 by root 3 whole thing square, which is equal to, if I shift this one, minus become plus, 5 square is 25, by root 3 square is 3. Plus 7 comes this side, become minus 7. So x plus 5 by root 3 whole thing square, which is equal to, if you take LCM, 3 is your LCM, 3 7s are 21, 25 minus 21 is 4 by 3. Next step is, I have to remove this square. So if I remove this square, what I get? I have to get, what I will, yes, you rightly said, it is plus minus root over 4 by 3. Yes. Now just shifting and to find the value of x. Let me do it in this part. Now x plus 5 by root 3 equal to plus minus. Now plus root 5 by root 3 will go this side. It will become minus 5 by root 3, which implies x equal to minus 5 by root 3. As I have shifted this plus 5 by root 3 from this side to this side. Minus 5 by root 3. Then plus minus root over 4 is 2. Plus minus is plus minus root over 4 is 2 by root 3 is root 3. Root 3 is root 3. Try to understand it. What I did, 5 by root 3, I have shifted this side. It has become minus 5 by root 3. Plus minus, I have written plus minus. Root 4 is 2 and root 3 is root 3. Now what you can take? You can take LCM. X equal to, what is LCM? Root 3 is your LCM. Root 3 cancel. You get minus 5 plus minus 2. So now next part. Let me rub this part. This part is very large, so let me rub this part and write it here. So what you get out here is x equal to either, sorry, there are two values now, either x will be equal to minus 5 plus 2 by root 3. Minus 5 plus 2 means minus 3 by root 3. Okay, now remember your class 9 days, rationalization, root 3 into root 3, here also into root 3, which is equal to minus 3 root 3 by root 3 into root 3 is 3, 3 cancel, and you get minus root 3, one value. Or x will be equal to minus 5 minus 2 by root 3, which is equal to minus 7 by root 3. So how many values you are getting? Two values you are getting. What values you are getting? One value you are getting as minus root 3. Another value is minus 7 by root 3. I hope whatever I have explained, this much is clear to you. If you like the video, please press in the like button and subscribe the channel. Thank you.